Hello guys, my name is Danny and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about headers again. So you guys might be thinking, why this guy is working on headers if he installed a set of new headers like a month ago. You guys can check the video. The reason that I'm doing this is because I committed a mistake. I was shopping around in Summit Racing and Jigs, and I decided to go with a set of long headers from Summit Racing. They have like a question part of a website that you can ask them questions about the products, the fitment issues, and stuff like that. So I really wanted to go with a long tube headers because I really like how it looks. And I asked them if there's going to be any fitment issues between that type of headers and my setup, a 302 engine, aluminum heads, which is not a big deal. It's the same side of a heads. But the problem is my car was automatic and I was trying to install it with a T5 transmission, a manual one. And I asked them about it, to if there's any fitment issue with a cable clutch, because I wanted to go with a cable clutch instead of hydraulics. And they said that it was okay. So I just ordered the headers, but when I installed it, I just found out that it's a fitment issue. The clutch cable in this kind of a setup is going to hit no matter what position I put the cable, it's going to hit the header, and eventually that's going to burn the cable. So I just contact them, and even if I order the headers like long time ago, they kind of accept it, they exchange it, because I did a question and I asked it about it, and they said that it was okay, that there was no fitment issue. Oh, I thought, okay, let's try it. Why not? Maybe this kind of headers have like a different type of shape or anything, that can help me out with the clutch cable, but it wasn't the case. So let me show you guys how it looks before we remove the actual headers on my car to replace it for those from Hedman. All right, guys, we're on the driver's side. As you guys can see, this is the cable clutch. Just put this shield on it because it came with it, but I don't think it's gonna last too much. So I tried this way, I tried the other way. I went to exhaust shop to see if they have a kind of a solution for this, like modify the headers, like bend this a little bit. But I just found out if we bend it, it's gonna be hitting here because basically it's like an inch that we need to keep that out of touching this. So probably if we bend it, we're gonna end up like closing this whole tube. So it doesn't make any sense. I thought that we can just make an opening here, but we will be closing both pipes and passing the cable through this, and it's gonna receive heat too. It's not gonna be heating, but it's gonna receive heat. So basically we just decide it's gonna be better just to replace the headers. I was trying to find a solution because I ordered the headers long time ago, and I thought, okay, Summit Racing is not gonna do anything about it. But I just contact them. The first guy wasn't so helpful, but after a couple days, another lady contact me and offer me the exchange this for the Hedman headers, the shorty ones, because basically I just asked before I order, and they said that it was no problem with it. But as you guys can see, so the cable is not straight; it's just going this way and then going in. It's really hard to tell. But yeah, you guys can see it's not totally straight. So with the shorty headers, we should be okay with it. So let's start to remove this. So basically, we will remove all the bolts around the headers, remove the gasket, and then do the reverse with the new headers. That's pretty much it on each side. Okay, we will remove the spark plugs, which is gonna be like a little difficult because we got all the hoses from the power steering. But let's see if we can make it happen without removing that. Because I really don't want to. Okay, we removed the old one already. I mean, not the old one, the long one, I will say, because it's new. And we will proceed to slide the shorty header from the bottom. Okay, it's not in the right position, but I gotta do it that way because I don't have any extra hands here helping me. So the gasket is in place. I'm gonna use the one from the other headers because it was never used, so it's brand new. And now that we have this in place here, we will proceed to align the holes, install one bolt on each side to keep it in place, and then install the rest of the bolts all the way around. Let's see. Okay, we got one. Then the last one. Okay, so we got it in place. Before to tight those down, I will suggest just install all the bolts. That way you will make sure that every bolt is in the right position. And in my case, I have an aluminum head, so we don't want to strip any thread. So that's why I recommend just to install all the bolts by hand first. I'm gonna remove my glove because it's really difficult with a glove. All right, I just found a problem installing the headers, with the hardware. So this bolt right here is the one that I use with the long headers. And I was trying to reuse them, that way I don't open the box for the other hardware and keep it for another project or whatever. But I found out there's just one bolt, it's hitting one of the pipes, and it's because it's too long. So this is the one that it came with the Hedman header, so it's a little bit shorter. So I'm gonna replace that one in the middle for the short one. But you guys can use the whole set with the Hedman headers if you like it. But I just found out that this one, I can see more like clearance space with the pipes, and the steering hoses. But it was a little bit, just a little bit complicated to get the screws in. The other type of headers got like some bending here and here that will allow you to get a wrench there and turn all the hardware in. But I mean, it's not difficult, but it was easier with the other type of headers. Okay, after doing all the boring part of the job, which is tight down all those bolts and install the spark plugs, as you guys can see, it fit perfect. One of the things that I noticed, I got more space here between the headers and the power steering hoses. I don't know if you guys can see, but I can fit my hand between with no pressure at all. It's only heating a little bit here, just a little bit, so I'll see what I can do in the future to get this part like better. But that's pretty much it. Just put the wires on, the spark plugs, and repeat the process on the other side. All right, this is how it looks like from the passenger side. There's the other header over there in the back of the image. But it fits pretty good. No hidden issues at all. It's so much comfortable, the installation from the passenger side and the driver side, obviously, because we have all the components over there. But everything fits pretty good. So let's see how it looks like from the bottom. Here we have the driver's side. The cable is not hitting the pipe or the bolt. And the cable is straight. So I think we made it. All right, guys, we just finished the installation of the shorty headers. Basically, it was pretty much the same. It's almost the same procedure. So they're easy to work with, whatever you choose, the long ones or the short ones. But keep that in mind. What happened to me with this cable clutch transmission system. If you guys are running an automatic or an hydraulic clutch system, the long pipes headers, well, it will work for those kind of applications. But if in my case, like I said, I'm using a cable clutch and it was really rubbing the long header, so it's better to be safe than sorry. So that's why we decided to go with the short ones. At the beginning, I was trying to make it work because I didn't think that Summit Racing will replace those for me, because I bought it in, let's say, I don't recall, but I think it was in July, and it was installed like a month ago. So that's why I just said, okay, whatever. So we got that we need to work with, and we will find a solution for it. But I tried to, but I couldn't find any. And then I contact them, Summit Racing, and they replaced those for me, because they basically they said that they will work with the cable clutch conversion, but it wasn't the case. So thank you so much for watching the video. Give us a thumbs up or subscribe if you like this type of content. Well, this is all it is, man. With this type of projects like classic cars, when you're trying to modify whatever was on the stock version, there's always problems or something that is going to pop up and it's going to make you your finish line longer than you expected. But if you really like this kind of work, you will enjoy it anyway. So yeah, sometimes you will get like overwhelmed with all those kind of stuff that will pop up, or you have to go through to finish the project. But at the end, I will say, for me, it will worth every time that I spend on the car, and obviously the money that I get into this project. I'm super sure that I'm not gonna get this money back when I sell the car, but that's the thing. I'm not gonna sell it. This is for me. So I'm really proud of what I'm doing it with it. And I don't care how long it's going to take. I don't care how much money I got to put into it. as long as my wife won't get mad. But yeah, I mean, I love doing this, and I love classic cars. So this is not like a job for me. It's like a hobby. So let's see what happened in the next chapter. For now, we will be good. I will try to make the suspension video next. But I need to get the parts first, and we need money for that. So I need to work on it to make that reality. So let's see you in the next video.